Hello everyone, this is Chandan, a third year MBBS student. I have cracked NEET exam in 2021 with a score of 670 and in physics I scored 170. I have also cracked JEE Mains with a score of 99.3% and also I was a KVPY scholar. I also cracked JEE Advanced exam with the help of physics. I was so strong in physics, I didn't attend any of the coaching institute. I just became strong with the help of YouTube videos. Today I will show you the best way in order to approach a physics question. I will take an example of a question in physics and I will explain you how to approach a question. One thing you all have to remember is in physics the conceptual approach is very important. That's why while attending the lectures make best utilization of it. When you attend the lecture make sure that you understand the concept thoroughly. Don't try to by heart any of the formulas. Just basic formulas are the things you have to remember. After that all the thing you need is conceptual understanding. Now I will show only with the help of conceptual understanding without help of any of the formulas how can you solve a question. Okay, come on. I am taking an example of a question. A particle is thrown with a speed of 60 meter per second at an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal. When the same particle makes 30 degree with the horizontal in downward direction, its speed at that instant is v. Then what is the value of v square? This is the question that's asked in JEE Mains. I'll show you how I can approach this question conceptually only with the help of free body diagram without help of any of the standard formulas. Okay, come on guys. See, let us first remember drawing diagram, that to free body diagram is the most important thing that you all have to do. A particle is thrown. This is the particle. It is thrown with a speed of 60 meter per second at an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal. Okay. Assume this as a ground. Assume this is an horizontal surface. We all know any object projected at some angle from the ground, it makes the path of trajectory. We all know this, right? Yes. Let us draw the trajectory of a particle. Okay. This is an object. It will travel in a projectile motion. The velocity of the object is, we all know the velocity, it is always tangential to the trajectory of the particle. Okay. The velocity of a particle is 60 meter per second. Okay. The angle with it is 60 degree. At the highest point, okay, this is the maximum height of a particle. For this there is a formula which is a basic formula. All you need to remember is that one. But even I don't use that one here. Okay. This is the maximum height. What happens here? The object's velocity will be parallel to the ground surface. Okay. The object's velocity is parallel to the ground surface and it makes an angle of 0 degree with the horizontal. See, it's parallel to the ground surface and hence it has no vertical component now. It has only VH, that is horizontal component. All the vertical component has disappeared. You know why it disappeared? It has disappeared because the gravity has opposite its motion. Okay. Now, the angle that it makes with the horizontal here is 0 degree. Okay. From 60 degree, it has reduced it to 0 degree. Somewhere here, there is, the velocity is tangential. Here, somewhere, it makes an angle of 30 degree. Because the angle is reducing from 60 degree to 0 degree, it will make an angle of 30 degree. But in question, they have asked us to find the velocity when the object makes an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal itself, but while moving downwards. Okay. Here also the object is making an angle of 30 degree, but it's moving upwards in this question. So now we have to find one more point where it's making an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal and going in downward direction. Okay. Assume this point. Okay. Here the velocity is again tangential. Here suppose it makes an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal. The vertical component of velocity will be along negative y-axis direction. This is, we will call it as v. Okay guys, this is v. Split the v into horizontal component, vertical component. We know horizontal component, here it is a theta, then v cos theta. That is v into cos 30 degree. It is the horizontal component of the velocity at this point. Here the velocity is 60 meter per second. Split this one in also into horizontal component and vertical component. 60 meter per second into cos 60 degree is the horizontal component. 60 meter per second into sin 60 degree is the vertical component. Now the horizontal component here is horizontal velocity at the initial position is 60 into cos 60 degree, 60 into 1 by 2, which is 30 meter per second. We know, see, in the projectile motion, the object will be experiencing the gravitational force, that is negative g, in the downward direction. Other than that, no other forces are acting. So the horizontal component of the velocity will be constant throughout its journey. Okay, because there is no horizontal forces acting on it in order to reduce that horizontal component. From the initial point till the final point, remember this thing, the horizontal component of the velocity is always same. Here it is 30 meter per second, right? The horizontal component of the velocity. Here also the velocity will be horizontal component of this thing will always be 30 meter per second. The only thing that varies here is vertical component of the velocity. Now v cos 30 degree is equal to horizontal component of the velocity at the initial point, which is 30 meter per second. V into cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2, which is equal to 30. V is equal to 30 into 2 by root 3, 60 by root 3. While solving this, see, we can write 60 as 3 into 20, right? Then 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Divide by root 3. Root 3 cancel. The answer is 20 root 3, which is the velocity at this point. Now they have asked us to find out v square, which is 20 square 400 into root 3 the whole square 3, which is 1200. See, this is the JEE mains question that they have asked. No formulas I have utilized here. Just with the help of concept, I have explained you so beautifully. That's why please make sure you are good at your concept. Okay, no more formulas will be required. The only thing that concept you have to apply here is the horizontal component of the velocity does not change. The vertical component of the velocity will be varying because of the acceleration due to gravity acting downwards. Okay, is this clear, guys? Thank you.